Hello and warm welcome from Dr. Kiran and Pallavi Patel, Global University, Vadodara, popularly known as KPG Vadodara. I, Mayur Patel, Assistant Professor of Civil Engineering Department, welcome all future engineers to this interactive session. Today, I am going to talk about an interesting topic, that is tips for engineering students to as their first year studies. Transition from school to college. The transitory phase from school to college is one of the most exciting and important stages in anyone's life, and engineering students are no exceptions to this rule. At the school level, students are often spoon-fed information. At college level, professors expect students to do their own due diligence and employ reference books in the pursuit of knowledge. In addition to these, several other habits and study techniques that made you as your school level studies might not necessarily work in college. For instance, you might be able to night owl your way through a school test, but that wouldn't work in college. Therefore, a conscious and concrete effort would be required on the end of the first year engineering students to adjust, adapt, and acclimatize to the new environment and study techniques. The popular second point, the freedom versus responsibilities. The popular age of with great power come great responsibilities should read with great freedom come many great responsibilities. As soon as an engineering student moves to college, they also move away from the restrictions, limitations, as well as the guidance of their parents and teachers. Suddenly, these 17 or 18 years old students are in charge of their own life, be it of studies, timings, or habits. In other words, they are the ones who decide the future course of all their actions. In such scenario, many are unable to handle this newfound freedom and end up wasting their time picking up bad habits or not focusing on studies enough. The consequence of such indulgence can be easily seen in the first semester result of any engineering college, where a lot of bright young students who were at the top of their game in school often end up with either an AT or KT just to be promoted to the next ones. Therefore, it is very important for the first year engineering students to find a balance between their freedom and responsibilities. Third point, get your basics clear. The first year in engineering college is dedicated to building a solid foundation as far as engineering academics are concerned. The subjects you study and the concepts you learn in the first year of your engineering studies would be the fundamentals. Generally speaking, students will have to study three basic science subjects: mathematics, physics, and chemistry during their first year engineering course. Even among these subjects, the course would be defined with the core concepts and topics. Considering that students are quite familiar with many of the topics and concepts being taught in the first year, they often tend to ignore this. However, when it comes to engineering first year, the orientation with which these concepts are taught are completely different and necessary to aid and assist future studies. Next point, look beyond the prescribed syllabus. One of the major change that students notice after joining an engineering college is regarding the academic orientation. While in school there is always a prescribed syllabus and a limited number of textbooks to work with, at college neither of them are limited. While engineering colleges do have a defined syllabus, but that is in no way holistic or complete. The whole point of engineering college level education is to inspire students to go beyond what is already available and established. In order to achieve this, students would have to look at things that are beyond their textbooks and go through reference books, recent research papers, and other sources to understand the given concept better and in detail. Next point, know your professors. For the first year engineering students, their professors are more than just their teachers. They are their friends, peers, academic support, and many more. Unlike college teachers, engineering college professors often treat their student as equal in their pursuit of academic inquiry. They are more friendly and approachable. Engineering students can approach them even after work hours or classes to clarify any doubts or offer any suggestion on the subject. Apart from this, these professors are going to be their academic support and lifeline for the next 4 years until they get their BTech degree. Therefore, it is very important for the students to build a special bond or camaraderie with them, and who knows, it may also come in handy when you have to get references for the final year placement season. Next point, build peers and study groups. Being a wolf pack compared to a lone wolf has its own advantage when it comes to the jungle called engineering colleges. Engineering students have to often deal with several problems at academic, personal, and transitory levels during the first year of their engineering college. Peer groups can go a long way in helping first year engineering students to cope up with his stress. In fact, many have reported that being in a group and sharing or managing their problems collectively both at a personal and academic level has helped them a lot. So try to find a group of friends who have similar interest and background and form a peer group not only to handle your academic and study related problems but also to help you out in the hour or your need. Next point, use technology to your advantage. Another very underrated and important tool in the arsenal of first year engineering students would be technology. With the development of IT solution, all knowledge is literally at your fingertips. All you need to do is to key in some words and you can have a solution to the toughest of the question thrown at your within milliseconds. Also, students from engineering have a higher technical acumen, which makes it even more conducive option for them to take advantage of. Enjoy your college days. Ask anyone and they will retreat that college days were the best day of their lives. So along with all the complex problems and difficult scenarios, it is very important for the first year engineering students to enjoy themselves. The first year of your engineering course would the time that would be ideal to make some friends for life, go on some memorable road trips, or learn to manage any and every difficulty that life throws at you with a smile. While academics and all their associated aspects are quite important for the students, it is also equally important to learn things through life experiences. For the first time in your life, you would be on your own without any supports and lots of responsibilities. How you emerge out of this situation will define your future, not only an engineer but also as a person. So welcome the university. Your new beginning starts here. Thanking you.